Yeah, it's good. All right, so happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, same to you.
I'm sporting the green just for fun. Special guest wife, Kelly is going to join us today.
Hey, I have a special guest, Chili.
Chili, how you doing,
Yeah.
Chili? All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get warmed up, and then I'll explain the circuit today. All right.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna start with a foam roller. So if you don't have a foam roller, you can just use like manual.
I have one.
Start off with a foam roller back on the back of your calves. Just working the back of your legs. If you don't have a foam roller, you can borrow one from the gym if you like. I'm going to be there from 10 to probably at 10 to 1 today. So just roll in the back of your legs. Work your way up between your knees and your butt now. Okay, sitting on top of the roller, cross one leg over, rolling a cheek. And switch to the other side. Good, let's roll over to the front really quick. So you're gonna roll your thighs in between your knees and your hips.
Oh.
Amy, you couldn't get Joel to join us this morning?
Well, he was sleeping, and I didn't know whether to wake him up, and he has a hard time sleeping.
Right.
So, yeah, if he's asleep, sleeping, I let him.
All right. So let's roll up onto your hip flexor. So that's this part right here. Just move the roller off to one side. So you're only rolling one side, one hip flexor, and you might roll that part that's just above your pocket also. So just that little area right there. And switch to the other side. Okay. All right, good. Let's set the roller off to your side. Lay on your back with your knees bent, feet flat on the floor. All right, so we're gonna push your heels down into the floor, lifting your hips up. Okay, just a regular hip press here. So we press up and down. Good, let's push up and down 10 times. On the last one, you're gonna push up and hold. Okay, on the 10th one, you're pushing up and hold. Your arms will go up above you in the letter Y, right? And then you're gonna slide those arms down into like the letter W. Try to keep hips nice and strong. So we just slide up and down like this, just warming up your shoulders. Sliding along the floor up and down 10 times. Holding your hips up the whole time. As you're doing this, you should not be cramping in your low back. You should be feeling your cheeks doing the work. Exhale as you push your hands up. Inhale as you bring your elbows down. Okay, once you're done there, go ahead and relax. Let's roll over onto your side. Curl your knees up so your knees are even with your waistband. Fingertips are going to go together. And then we're going to open up. Try to open your chest towards the ceiling. Open and close 8 times. Make sure your fingertips touch each other as you come back. Make sure your fingertips touch each other as you come back. All right, once you get 8 on one side, roll over, do 8 on the other. And once you're done there, we'll go ahead and stand it up. Okay, so just to get moving here, we're gonna go reverse lunge, and then your forward leg on the reverse lunge, so we step back, and then your forward leg is gonna be an SLDL leg. We step back again, SLDL. Okay, we'll do 8 on each side. Step back, SLDL, and right back into the next reverse lunge.
Rascal. No. I want to still keep my hip turkey.
Okay, once you've gotten 8 each side, one more stretch here. We're going to pull up and across. So you pull your shin up and across, step out into a lateral lunge, come back up, pull up and across, step out into a lateral lunge. So we're getting part stretch, part work here. Pull your knee up and across so you get that stretch in the outside of your hip. Take over your spotlight here.
It's okay.
I'm also not going to synchronize with you.
How many of these?
8 on each side. Okay. So, all right, let's get into it here. So the format today is, I didn't write everything down, partially because my kids used the easel to build this massive fort back there and I didn't want to bust it up. And partially because it's just 2 things that you got to remember at one time. So if we can remember 2 things, we'll be all set. So the format today is a descending pyramid. So you start at 10, then you'll do 9 of each, then you'll do 8 of each, 7 of each, 6 of each, all the way down to 1, or till the end of 3 minutes, right? So we just set the clock for 3 minutes. And so whatever you're done with in that time is what you've done, okay? So the first pair, I'm gonna keep the time right here on my watch. I'll keep you updated. The first pair of exercises is a squat jump paired with alternating side planks. So Cal, can you show us? So we squat down, squat down, jump up, squat down, jump up, squat down, jump up. Okay, so 10 squat jumps there, and then alternating side planks. So you'll start on one side. You're gonna stay up in the air, Cal. No, roll over onto your toes, roll over into a regular plank, and then all the way over. Good. So we're rolling side to side. You can leave your feet apart about this far so that they just kind of turn from side to side, and then your feet won't be stacked up on each other. Okay? So squat jump times 10, and then roll to each side 10 times each, and then right back up for 9 squat jumps, 9 side to side, 8 squat jumps, 8 side planks, 7, 7, 6, 6. So I'll keep you updated on the time. I'm not sure how many you'll get done, but that's what we're doing for 3 minutes. Christine, you on board?
Yes.
Okay. And who's Corey? Corey's just joining by audio, maybe. Okay. So we're going to go for 3 minutes doing combination squat jump and side plank, alternating side plank. Okay?
Oh.
All right. So ready. And Here we go. Make sure the side planks are each side, so you'll do 10 each side. Make sure you roll all the way over so your shoulders stack right up on top of each other. Down to 9. Nice soft landings on the squat jumps. Got a minute 45 to go. Minute 45 to go. Make sure that and post it for
Quick.
voice check. Voice check. I couldn't count and talk yesterday either. All right, got a minute left, gang. Minute left. "45 seconds. We're going 6. "20 seconds left. 15. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. So we're going to go minute rest. Minute rest. Next combination, lateral squat with push-up position and elbow touch. So lateral squat, your feet are just going to go wide. They'll stay glued to the floor. We're just squatting down to one side. This is where if you have a weight, you can hold a weight. We're going to alternate sides. So we go side to side here. So you've done 10 each side. Should go fairly quickly because we're not lunging out. So just holding the weight. Push-up position with the elbow touch. You don't actually have to reach your behind and touch your elbow. You just touch the front of your arm. So it'll be here, feet nice and wide. Reach and touch, 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 touch. The goal would be to keep your hips from shifting side to side as you go. All right. So we've got 10 seconds. We're going to start off with your feet nice and wide. Use a weight if you have it.
What, wider than my shoulders?
Yeah. Okay. Ready. And go. If you don't have a weight, going for a little extra depth in the lateral squat is a good way to make it more challenging. By the way, weights around your house could be anything, really. Could be a jug of milk. A jar of hot sauce. So if you have a dumbbell at home, this is like we have one of those dial-up weight sets. If you have a dumbbell at home, you can hold with the heels of your hands. Okay, so you're holding just like this. Obviously, kettlebells you can hold the same way. Just holding like this, going side to side. Minute and 15 seconds left. Minute and 15 seconds left. What number are you on?
No, 10. That's 14.
Last minute. Seconds left. $15. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, gang. Okay, 1 minute to rest.
Joel, you gonna join us? Joel, you gonna join us? Where are you? Upstairs.
Come on, Joel. Everybody's doing it.
Brian is calling you.
Oh, is that going on?
Okay,
Yes. Get up here.
so
We just started.
all right, so next to either a kettlebell swing or deadlift, like depends on who you are. So if you got a weight or something to hold, if you're holding a dumbbell, you can hold it here, right? And then we're either doing a kettlebell swing where hips go back and forward, so push hips back and let it swing forward. Or if that's not your thing, just a deadlift where you go down, tap in between your feet and come back up. Okay, so you should be using your butt and the back of your legs for that. We're doing that combination with a push-up. So I'm guessing with the number of push-ups that we're going to be doing, some we'll have to modify and go knees down. Or if you're going toes, you know, standard push-up would be like this, where you're up on your toes, down to your elbows, get to about 90 degrees and then come back up. Or if we're modifying, we can go knees. If you're modifying more, you can use a wall or the back of the couch to do the push-up. So if you have a weight, this would be the time to grab it. And we're gonna go in about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just be careful over there, young family. So yeah, Amy's got a little bit more of like a squat style, which I think is fine. It's good for you, Amy.
Yeah.
Given the history.
Yeah.
Christina, I like that. I like the modification there.
Bonzo bean can.
Yeah, I mean, it's something, right?
Yeah.
So if you're doing a kettlebell swing, make sure that you're keeping that weight nice and tight to your shorts, right? So we hinge and come up, hinge, come up, right? So then you can get anywhere from a small swing like this to swinging up. Just make sure you're not lifting with your arms. Should be lifting with your arms to be letting the weight do the work. Let the momentum of the weight do the work. Minute and a half in, guys. Good morning, Sunshine.
Good morning. I'm just casting this to the TV.
Oh, cool. Good thinking.
We're gonna make you really big. You're gonna consume the whole room.
Widescreen. I hope you got a wide screen. 1 minute left. Christine, make sure your butt and back of your legs are doing the work there and come all the way up tall in between. So you should be kind of giving yourself a hamstring stretch and then using that stretch to stand up. 40 seconds left.
Like
20 seconds.
Going from the top all the way through you?
Okay.
Try.
10 seconds. 9, 8,
Are you holding it up?
7, 6,
I'll figure it out later.
5,
Okay.
and 1. Good. That's all. Okay. So we've done 3 groups of 3 minutes. 3 groups of 3 minutes. So now we go back through. We're going to go do those 3 groups again. So we've got 9 minutes of workout left, and then we're out the door. Okay.
Okay.
So going back to the top, we've got the jump squat and the alternating side plank. Just make sure on the alternating side plank that your feet are about shoulder width apart. And so when you go to the side, you're just going to be kind of like leaving your toes where they are and laying your feet down on the ground so they won't stack up on top of each other. Right? If that makes sense. And then also make sure as you roll, we're trying not to roll like bits and pieces at a time. So instead of taking your feet over there and then kind of letting your shoulder lag behind and catch up, you're going to kind of take everything at one time, rolls together. Everything at one time rolls together.
Do you want me to move the camera to your feet?
Huh?
Your feet.
Oh, no. Okay. So squat jump, just squatting down, jumping up, and alternating side planks. We go from one side to the other side. Okay, and we go for 3 minutes, but you're going to be working 10 of each, then 9 of each, then 8 of each, then 7, then 6, then 5. You probably won't get that far. But, okay, are we ready?
Yep.
Ready, and go. You can start to modify the jump also if needed. Fatigue and jumping usually is something we don't do, but we do want to at least take the weight off your feet. So even if it's like a squat, just a squat up and down, that's fine too. We want to make sure that your knees stay nice and strong, shins stay parallel to each other in those jumps.
And then you go back and do it again. Whew.
Nice soft landings will help you too. This is what happens with at-home workouts. The dogs want to join.
Yeah. Well, the only problem is that she starts to lick you after a while.
They always want to investigate.
Now we do 8.
Yep.
All right, we're at a minute and a half, guys. Minute and a half left.
Let's do 8.
Yeah.
last minute.
I know, you want to play. Whew.
45 seconds.
47.
Yep.
Ready?
30 seconds.
Ah.
1, 2, 3,
15. 5, 4, 3,
Yeah,
Two.
we're done.
and 1. Good job, gang. Okay. All right. So taking a minute to rest here. All right. So next group was the lateral squat and the push-up position with the elbow touch. So you're going to be in that plank position, and then just tapping here. I'd say the expert secret on that one is keep your hands close together and your feet wide apart so you don't have to tilt. We're going to go in 20 seconds. Lateral squat, make sure your feet are wider than your shoulders so that when you squat down, your foot is still outside your hip. If your feet are too narrow, then you kind of end up doing this leaning thing. Make sure your feet are out wider than your hips. Or sorry, wider than your shoulders when you squat. All right. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. And we will do 10 each side here. This is where you'd hold a weight if you have one. This is where you definitely want to synchronize if you're a partner. Good job, Young.
How we doing?
Excellent. It's like an 8.5 out of 10.
Okay. Oh, right, we're doing this. Good.
Make sure toes are pointing straight forward. We're under less than 2 minutes to go here, guys. Minute 50 to go.
10 of these.
If you find that holding the weight becomes a problem, you can always hold just with straight arms down here. Just hold with 2 hands.
Okay.
Halfway there.
Nine, 10.
What's the other kettlebell weight we have? Or we just
1
have
minute
one?
left.
Oh, you want more weight?
Well, I want a kettlebell.
Here.
What is it?
Remember, guys, if you need more weights or anything, I'm going to be at the gym today from 10 to 1.
Okay.
So you can stop by and check it out. Eric said, Eric was there yesterday afternoon. He said it looked like a garage sale. People just walking in, walking out with stuff. So we definitely have kettlebells left, but I don't know how many. I think most of the first rack is gone.
Okay.
Nobody
You mean
wants
the lightweight ones?
Sorry?
Do you mean the lightweight ones?
Yes. Somehow nobody wanted the 90s. All right, 20 seconds left. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 1 minute to rest. Good job, Phil. Thank my lovely assistant.
Yeah. It is helpful to have someone demonstrate.
I know. Yesterday I couldn't even. I was like puffing and puffing while trying to coach it. All right, the last group here is that swing and deadlift, or swing and or deadlift combination and push up. All right, so
Okay.
just make sure with the swing that it's your butt and back of the legs doing the work. Same for the deadlift. Keep your belly really strong like you just sneezed. And then, yeah, with the push-up, your belly's going to be super strong also. Modify as you need to as we go along. You may even find that you can do the real ones as you get to lower numbers. Of course, you'll be tired by then, so you never know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, and off we go. If you bought one of the band kits, this would be a good time to use that too. You would just take the band and step into it, like step into the middle of the loop, and then kind of set it under your feet and then choke down on the band, and then you can use the band to stand up and down. So that's one way to use the band if you have those at home or if you purchased one of the kits. So this is what I'm talking about here. You can either double it up and step on the band, and then you're up and down like this, or you can step into one loop depending on how you want to use it. You decide it's a no-go? Yeah, so if you go ahead and step on the band, Christine, you'll be able to.
You don't think it's too small?
Yeah, I think it probably is actually, now that I look at it. Yeah, that'll work. Good thinking there, Christine. Halfway there. Minute and a half left in our workout.
Whew.
Last minute. Okay. 45 seconds left.
That's qualifies as during the day. That's something that absolutely sucks.
Really? All right.
All those push-ups.
30 seconds. $15 seconds left. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's a day.
Woohoo!
Good job, guys. Off to a good
All
start.
right.
If you're catching this later in the day, say good job, Kelly. Thank you. All right. So, yeah, if you're catching this later in the day, hope you enjoy it. Also, tomorrow morning, the kids will be down here. So we're going to do a kid-friendly workout in the morning. It's also adult-friendly, but we're going to get the kids involved too. So maybe if you got little ones running around the house, they can join you for the next one. Other than that, that's our time for the day.
Okay. Thanks, Brian.
Awesome job, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for joining me. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Uh-huh.